This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Harley Race.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
This is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. I'm Dan Marotti here at MWF Studios in Boston, Massachusetts. In this installment, let's check out the Wednesday, June 24th, 2015 edition of Ring of Honor TV on Destination America, week 4 of what's been a lackluster Wednesday Night Wars so far, in my opinion. Nigel McGuinness joined the broadcast team for this one, and I didn't like it. As a new fan, someone that's new to Ring of Honor wrestling, I think the commentary has been the worst part of the shows so far. Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Roderick Strong in what I feel has been the best match on Destination America to date. Love Strong's poise. He had the presence about him that said professional wrestler. He's someone I could have seen in the role of an NWA TV champion back in the 80s. He's been the best thing I've seen on Ring of Honor since the Briscoes in Episode 1. I have high praise for Strong, and the match with Nakamura was excellent, even in a losing effort for Roderick Strong. Michael Elgin defeated Gato. It was a dominating win for the hometown Elgin, almost a squash match. Elgin went over with the buckle bomb in this one. Not much offense for Gato at all. In the TV main event, it was the Bullet Club, AJ and the Young Bucks defeating Okada and Roppongi Vice. For action, this was a great match at times. The Young Bucks are absolutely awesome. I don't know how long it's been since the Young Bucks have been on national television in the United States, but it's long overdue. AJ still seems to be a step behind from where he was at his peak in TNA when they anchored him with that god-awful Doc AJ Styles gimmick, and he's kept the look. I don't know if that helps the cause. Match would have been well served to have had the actual rules enforced here, as it seemed like all 6 guys were in the ring for more than half the match to get their proverbial shit in. It was almost like a Texas Tornado 6-man tag for half of the matchup. Steve Corino screaming, super kick, super kick, super kick, after each one was hit, which had to have been about a dozen or so, made the match less enjoyable, in my opinion. But I tell you this, Bullet Club is a hell of a gimmick. It's a hell of a merchandise mover, and I think Ring of Honor would well be served to try and feature Bullet Club as much as humanly possible on their program. I think this was the best Ring of Honor show of the 4 on Destination America so far. Like I said, the opening match was great. In 4 weeks, off the top of my head, no impression has been made, though, about any single feud other than Briscoe and Lethal to headline the pay-per-view. Not one other than that. And that's 4 hours of television. Even if it's not specifically produced for Destination America, how the hell does that help with their pay-per-view they had back on June the 19th? I realize that this is the last of the Toronto footage, which is a good thing, because even though the wrestling's been solid for the most part, new fans have seen nothing but a series of New Japan and Ring of Honor matches that have not been explained whatsoever as to why they might be the least bit important. In a pay-per-view last week that was treated as an afterthought. If the announcers aren't going to discuss it, again, I realize Toronto was taped well in advance of the pay-per-view, but if there isn't some kind of voiceover work that can be done, I don't know why you'd make a pay-per-view seem so unimportant. That's just my opinion. Again, I'm not all that familiar with the Ring of Honor platform. We don't get the TV here in Boston, and we're on week 4 on Destination America. I'm looking at it as a new fan that's completely unfamiliar with the product, and this is just poor planning by whoever made the decision to run these 4 shows at this point, whether it was Destination America and or Ring of Honor. As a wrestling fan, though, I'm very happy to say that I thought tonight's show was the best up until this point. I look forward to seeing next week's episode even more. I look forward on seeing the aftermath from their pay-per-view in New York City. Would love to know what your thoughts are, fans. Feel free to share your opinions in the comment section below. Check out our other Wednesday Night War videos amongst nearly 800 free videos on our YouTube channel for your viewing pleasure anywhere in the world. Until we speak again, fans, you and yours, be well. Before we get going, fans, we'd love for you to take advantage of some of the great offers we have here at Boston Wrestling, as well as from our partners that we team up with, so we can continue to bring you more and more great free professional wrestling content. WWE Network is going to be available to new subscribers absolutely free for the month of June. That includes WWE Money in the Bank this Sunday night, June the 14th, as well as recent big events such as Elimination Chamber, Payback, NXT TakeOver Unstoppable, and thousands of hours more in the WWE archives. It's unbelievable. It's the best value in pro wrestling media. Click on the link below on our YouTube page and start enjoying the WWE Network now for the month of June. Also, don't forget that you can help Boston Wrestling by using our special links for both Amazon.com and WWEshop.com. No matter what you buy, even non-wrestling merchandise on Amazon, we get a small percentage of your purchase, and it doesn't increase your cost 1 single cent. We bring you tons of free content each week and need some help to keep the train rolling. Don't feel like shopping? We have a PayPal account, folks. You can send a donation of any denomination, $1, $2, $1,000, whatever you like, using the email address bw@bostonwrestling.com. We'd love to send you a shout-out for helping grow our library for fans around the world to enjoy. We'd also be very happy if you joined us by subscribing for free to our YouTube channel. We're starting to close in on 800 free videos for your viewing pleasure. If you enjoy what you see, please share it with friends, and most importantly, click the like button on each video that you watch so YouTube will showcase our giant library to more and more of your professional wrestling fans.
Lights out,